In today's video, we're back on the road to SSL in 2v2s, getting used to the Octane once again, and I gotta say, my mechanics were actually feeling pretty good. So was my positioning in this video, but I think we are actually starting to understand the Octane. It's only been 1 day, 2 days maybe of playing the Octane. I'm starting to finally understand it now. So if you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if you don't like the video, these guys get it. So make sure to like the video right now, otherwise these guys are getting a knuckle sandwich. Not actually, I would never hurt them. Look at the little guys. See you on game number 1. All right, game number 1, we got Monk on our team playing against AJ and Garcia. This will be a tough match for sure. AJ, obviously being AJ. Ga actually just qualified for the regional, which is pretty big for him. I mean, he's a great player, playing with Alpha Kep and T Carell on the Little Step Bros. And just a very, very solid player. Super mechanical. I've done a few twos videos with him before, just kind of queuing it up. But we haven't queued up in a while. It's not necessarily because anything happened, but just kind of, I don't know. I haven't been queuing with a lot of people, honestly. It's been pretty tough, just because of, you know, whole bot situation. If you queue with somebody else in Rocket League, you're a lot more likely to get, that's tough. I really can't do much about that once that ball gets 50'd like that. But yeah, just queuing up with people in Rocket League makes you get partied up against other people who are queued together, so it's really difficult to justify that nowadays. Obviously, in this situation, you know, it's 2 people that are queued up in a party against 2 people that aren't. But yeah, nice shot. Good zap dash there from Monk. Gives him enough momentum to get back to the play. I need to adjust my kickoffs a little bit so that I'm not, like, you know, as high up off the ground. That's one thing I think I talked about in my video the other day about switching to Octane from Dominus, and just like one of the adjustments I'll have to make. But it's something I need to actually remind myself every single time. Because if you think about it, I mean, I've taken thousands and thousands of kickoffs on the Dominus over the past few years, so my kickoffs are relatively the same. I mean, obviously, minute differences because I am a human being and I'm not perfect. However, you know, it's pretty much been the same exact kickoff every single time for about, I don't know, 2 years now. So somebody asked me the other day in free play, like, I don't know if I was speed flipping around in free play or if it was just like in game. And I was speed flipping without, I don't know, he said something like, how can you just speed flip so many times over and over again without ever messing up? Or like without looking at your car. I'm like, dude, the muscle memory is so strong with the speed flip. Like, think about it. Every single kickoff I've ever taken for the last 5 years or so, essentially, I've been speed flipping. You know, I speed flip around even just when I'm like rotating and stuff like that. I'm just speed flipping. Even sometimes when I challenge the ball, I'm speed flipping. You know, going for like a twist flip aerial, if you want to call it that, I'm also speed flipping. Dude, if he had actually hit that, that would have been nasty. Glad he didn't, though. I'm just gonna sit in front of this. I don't really want to do anything crazy. Try to prevent Ga from taking it up. Obviously, kind of failed there, but should be alright. Put on Monk, good 50. He might be able to take that. I did hit that a little bit far away. Hit it over Ga. That's a good play from him. He keeps the ball close enough there where he can 50 it, so I can't really do much. That's great patience from Monk. Nice. Play one more. Is that right? Oh, wow, what a save. Tried to shoot that far post there to not have him know where I was going, but he obviously read it. Wow, nice shot from Monk. AJ turned on that too. I thought Monk was going to go high, and he just he got the reset in near post. Well played. Nice. Just landing a little bit too slow there on the kickoff. Too slow for my liking, at least, especially if I'm going to be playing one soon. Oh, go in. Say goodnight. Say goodnight, Garcia and AJ. Good play from us. That hit from Ga kind of messed up AJ, because AJ was already jumping off the backboard. And then we were able to stall it out enough with the reset. Nah, try to get a pre-flip there. I don't want to use boost here to get back unless I have to. I can't. That's a good save, though. Musty wasn't too powerful. Only way that would have been bad is if I accidentally like skimmed out of my net or something. That doesn't happen. Nice. Let's try. Good soft touch. Cover. Over him. Do get bumped. Ball goes back to Gus, so he's gonna have a free play. Hopefully Monk can read that. Okay, he can't. Should be fine. AJ didn't get a shot there. Just be patient, right? Just be patient if the ball's not on the net. Don't touch it for no reason. Nice. Good beat. Fake this first. They're just gonna go up the back wall, go for low 50. Nice. Keep the ball in their half, make it threatening. Ooh. Okay, wow, he actually just destroyed me. Just cooked my axles there. Alright, we got time. I can scratch my nose. He can fake it. I can get big boost. Plenty of time to do all the activities. Monk's got that. As long as he's not own goaling, we're fine. That should be a goal if I can just shoot that hard enough. I think it's in. That is a crazy save, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, he wants to speak too. Almost though. Nice. For demo on AJ. And Monk should have that. Nice, good touch. Okay, 10 seconds left, 2 goals up. Should be alright here. Got one, nice, good save. I covered what I needed to cover. Monk would have covered the other side of the net, so we're all good there. Let's get right into game number 2. And I'll see you all then. Ooh. Wow. Come on, AJ, let's be nice. Let's be nice, man. That's not nice, AJ. Let's go right into game number 2. See you all then. All right, game number 2, we got Delusion on our team playing against ARX and Nutella. 50. We should be able to get one and then I'm gonna bump one. I can turn. Ah, no, I can't. Arx is gonna be there first. It's fine though. Not very threatening. Nutella's gonna be on that. He's gonna beat me, and I'm not even gonna bother pressuring him there because pretty good. Pretty easy 50, I think, for us to take. He should just get one touch there. As long as he gets one, we're fine. Nutella really can't shoot that at all, so it's not too threatening in the slightest. Oh, he wanted to pass that up to me. My fault. I thought he was just going to solo play that like most twos players would. Maybe just try to shoot that. I was going to have some pretty bad momentum to go into that, but I thought maybe I could angle that. I'm not still figuring out the octane shooting. You know, like I said in my last video, it's going to take me a while before I'm super, super mechanically comfortable in this car. Especially with something as precise as shooting. Which might sound weird. It might sound like, you know, shooting should be something that's like super simple. But because I've, you know, been... I'm gonna fake that. Because I've been learning shooting in the Dominus hitbox for the past 2 or 3 years, it just like shoots it differently. I don't know. There's certain shots that you can get with more power on the Dominus compared to the Octane. I mean, the Dominus will actually slam the ball if you know how to talk to it right. First shot there, left side. Nice shot. There we go. Good placement on the shot. Thanks. All right. Good goal. Take the lead there. Get behind Nutella. I'll play this ball. Good pop. That's nice. I got 0. Illusion? Nice shot. There we go. Hell yeah. What a read, dude. What a read. Alright, 3 minutes left. 2 goals up. Great spot to be in. Let's keep up the solid gameplay. I'm actually going to leave him in a 1v1. Okay, we're good. I was going to say I'm going to leave him in a 1v1 there because I'm confident in him, and then I saw him miss the big boost, and then I was no longer as confident in him to win that 1v1. If he can stick around there to like help with the midfield pass, that's nice. I think he was trying to bump the guy midfield, but then he wasn't able to get them. That would have been really, really nice if he could have landed that bump. Obviously cuts off one of the options for them, so the guy on the ball actually had to go straight towards the net, and from his angle, going straight towards the net was a pretty bad option because I was on the backboard. Trust him to get one. He gets a double reset, actually. Arch is gonna have a pinch here. Trying to get my teammate out of the way. I'm gonna go for a double here, maybe a bump. Oh, I jumped around him, man. Sometimes I feel like people will jump early to get onto the ball there, to get around the bump, so I was kind of trying to compensate for that. That should be fine. As long as he's on the backboard, we're good. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I get beat high there, but it's worse to get beat low than high. And I do trust that my teammates are aware of the backboard as a defending tool in this rank. Okay. Bad 50 from me. Bad positioning from Delusion. Bad team play, both of us. Hey, listen, I'll put a hand up as much as I expect him to put a hand up there. But, yeah, bad 50 from me. You know, I guess I could have just stayed on the wall, right? That's an option now that I didn't have before. Because the Octane has a higher up hitbox, I can literally just stay on the wall there. And, you know, if the ball does 50 and gets around me, it'll most likely just go straight out into a spot where they can't really score it from anyways. So I guess that's fine. That wasn't ideal there. All good. Nice. Good read. Reset. Musty? Oh no. Oh no, that's just the worst Musty flick I've ever seen in my life. I swear, Dominus, that's a 500 kph Musty banger right there. We'll bump one. Dude, the flicks are gonna be kind of brutal to relearn. I'll just let him like tweak out. Nice. Nice. Just let him panic in front of the net. There is no reason for me to be hitting that ball. He has 0, even if he gets a flick, right? I can react in time. It's not a big deal. I can touch it and then my teammate can follow it out. Now, he obviously pooped his pants, and when he did that, we had a free ball and free counterattack. So, really, really just important to see when you do and don't have time in this game. It's something I talk about a lot. It's a super, super important skill that you're gonna learn. Oh, no problem, no problem. Literally anywhere else on the net, I think I saved that, but not back post. Not on the back post. I had a really bad touchdown. I should have added like a solo play opportunity earlier. I just, you know, my touch was not ideal there. You should be able to go for the bump. Might be open. Nice, should be open. Nice, good air dribble. Good recovery from my boy, Delusion. Great demo from us, too. That's another thing. I do want to start demoing when I can. And I am absolutely cooked here. I don't even know how to, like, avoid that there. I mean, besides avoiding... Oh, I just pogoed. Wait, that was actually tech. Oh my gosh, that was tech. Okay, I got 0 here. Over him. Oh, yeah, say goodnight. Look at that pogo off the post to set up a beautiful, beautiful team play with myself. I don't know why I called that a team play. Watch for the Spanish. No Spanish. React first. Nice. Get the touch up to the ceiling. Nice. Pre-flip. Okay. Didn't get the reset. Go for the ball. Boom. See if a touch. Bing. GG. We'll go right into game number 3. See you all then. There's a song that's stuck in my head right now. It's a song that I used in a YouTube short the other day. I think it's called Like a Tattoo. It's a really good song. And the story behind it is actually pretty incredible too. Let me not mispronounce. So the song is called Like a Tattoo by Sade or Sade. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Don't sue me. But the song basically recounts her in a bar, and she met like a stranger who told like a story of war, essentially. It's kind of a crazy story, very like emotional song, you know. I feel like there's some songs which you hear and you're actually like touched by it. It's kind of crazy, like the art that humans create that can resonate with other humans. You know, if music was something that didn't resonate with other humans, I mean, it's something we could just create just by having sounds and having ears to hear those sounds, right? But it's interesting that a song can be beautiful, where a lot of people, obviously it's a subjective thing, so a lot of people will hear a song and just be like, meh, you know, whatever. And then a lot of people will hear a song and be like, wow, that is deeply like moving, you know, like the message of the song and the way the instruments, you know, kind of pick up and all that stuff. It's weird that all just kind of adds to it. We have like you know, like pianos can typically be associated with sort of sad songs, and I don't know. It's weird how the psychology of that all works. I wonder why that is. Like, I wonder why we hear a piano and we immediately think like sort of down / sad / moody. Obviously there can be happy pianos, but you know, a lot of the times that is associated with like sadder songs. It's very, very interesting to me. I've always been a big music person. Like, I remember one of the things that I was most excited for when I got a car, or, you know, when I started driving my parents' old car, which was a 2005 Toyota Camry, was just being able to, like, listen to music with speakers on full volume. Because obviously, as a kid, you don't really get to do that ever. I mean, I used to have headphones. I think I got my first PC, my first gaming PC, when I was, like, 14 years old, maybe 13. I built my own PC. And I used to listen to music with headphones and stuff like that, but never really got to, you know, just surround myself with music. I feel like if you're like an audio person or you're like a music listener, it's a lot better to be surrounded by the music than to have it in your headphones. Although, I will say good headphones kind of make you feel like you're surrounded by the music. Like these headphones, and this isn't even like a paid unlucky. This isn't even like a paid ad, although I am a Sennheiser ambassador. I have the HD 550s right now, and I went from... I used to have wired earbuds. I mean, if you guys see some of my old shorts, I used to literally just use like white wired earbuds that I got with my Samsung Galaxy smartphone. And those are good. They're good quality headphones, like, or earbuds, but they are earbuds, right? And they're not built to be crazy audiophile, extremely accurate sound delivery earbuds. They're just, you know, they're just earbuds for listening to music. And the difference between those and a pair of headphones like these is kind of just mind-blowing. Like, the first day I got these in the mail and I plugged them in and stuff, I remember actually just being on Spotify, closing my eyes, and I listened to a couple of my favorite songs. You know, listened to Everlong by the Foo Fighters. I listened to Devil in a New Dress by Kanye. Listen to Runaway by Kanye. And I don't know, the impact of having good headphones or like a good just audio experience or environment in general when you're listening to music is crazy. Such good music out there too. I don't know, music has never really been my medium of art. I mean, I would consider myself somewhat of an artist. I don't think I have nearly as much talent as people who can make music or producers or singers or anything like that. But I do make art in the sense that, like, short form content is typically creative work that stems from my brain, right? My brain is coming up with those ideas either through like stream clips or through, you know, just like watching TikToks and things like that. So my brain is creating art when I make short form videos, if you want to think about it like that. Let's go Renegade number 4, see all that. But I guess I've never really tried to sit down and like play an instrument. And maybe if I tried, maybe I'd be good at it. I don't know. But I do think that some people just have a talent for it. You know, obviously people that play instruments have to work very, very hard. But I do think that a lot of people that are really good at, you know, music and things like that are, you know, they just have a talent for it. I wonder if this Snoop Dogg guy is a bot. Honestly, not sure. Hold on. I don't recognize the name, but you guys know. I mean, I'm gonna check to see. Whether or not he is a bot. I feel like I've run into him before, and I thought he was a bot. He has 14,000 wins in his lifetime. Okay, probably not a bot then. I remember I ran into him another time before, and I can't remember if it was on stream or in a YouTube video, and I might have called him a bot just because he was an Epic Games account with a Season 20 SSL tag. But no, not a bot, just 14,000 wins player. Kind of crazy that I see 14,000 wins. I'm like, it's not that much, honestly. I mean, it's a lot more than the average person, but I don't know. Ooh. You know, guys, I'm kind of liking this car. I'll be honest. It's pretty nice. I wanted to go for that, but Snoop Dogg went. Can I go over him? No, I can't. Does he have a double? He does. Wow, what a pre-jump. Dude, everybody hates me. It took me like a half second to realize that I actually got the best touch there that I possibly could have. And unfortunately at that point, he was already pre-jumped. He like expected me to get the best touch, despite me being on a different hitbox than I've literally played for the past several years. Oh, please save that. Oh, he didn't even hit it. Nice. Yeah, but despite me being on a new hitbox that I haven't played on for several years now, he's still pre-jumping my perfect pop-up there, which is crazy. I feel like that's an insane level of respect. You know, not an insane level of disrespect, an insane level of respect there. Which, hey, I commend, and I appreciate it. I do have 0 boost. I did just jump for absolutely no reason, so hopefully he can just take a 50 there, which he does. He does have enough boost there, as long as he's getting a touch across. And I just gave him the goal, maybe. Nice, we're good. Good save. All right, our soul is try to get a 50, maybe. Just don't get demoed if you can avoid it. You know what I realized, guys? That was a good shot. I haven't been out for ice cream, like to get some really good ice cream in a long time. There's this place nearby that serves really, really good. Actually, I have 2 really good ice cream places nearby. And when I say nearby, I mean like probably a 20-minute drive away. And I used to go there with my brother and his wife. Whenever I lived at home or nearby, or whenever we were nearby home, sometimes we would just be hanging out and be like, hey, you want to go get ice cream? And then we'd all just go get ice cream. But I haven't gone there in a while. I should. It's a good spot, man. I think my favorite ice cream flavor's got to be cotton candy. Hey, if you guys made it this far in the video, let me know in the comments. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Most liked comment gets featured on the next video. We'll see what happens. Well, as long as it's not one of those bots that keep on commenting on my YouTube videos. I don't know why that's a thing now. I think I hit like 500,000 subscribers. And then as soon as that happened, whatever these spam bot accounts are, flagged my YouTube channel as like an account that they needed to just like comment on. And I'm gonna hit this down on my teammate. And they started just botting comments to get like I don't know, 50 likes or so. And just to try to like get people to click on whatever scam links are in their profile. Guys, if you ever see a profile picture or a commenter of somebody that is very, very attractive, it is a clickbait scam and they are going to take all of your Bitcoin or whatever. I don't know. Just don't click on people's profile picture if their username is just some sort of random name and their comment is just like a comment from somebody. What a shot, dude. What a shot from him. I am amazed he got that many extra touches. But yeah, if you ever see a comment in my YouTube section that is just a copy of somebody else's comment and it's botted to like 50 likes or so, or less than that, and the profile picture is just like a girl that, you know, has some exaggerated features, do not click on their profile and do not go to the links that are going to be in their bio, because it is a scam. All right, I can promise you that. I can promise. I probably do have some pretty attractive people that watch my videos. I'm not saying that that doesn't exist, but the people that are commenting things like that and are like obvious bot accounts, those are not real. Okay. Trust me, it would be really good for me if I just had, you know, a large audience of just incredibly attractive female viewers. I'm sure I do. Shout out the ladies. How did they miss that? Oh. But, anyways. Yeah, don't get scams, guys. Don't be stupid. As a cybersecurity major student that graduated about 1.5 years ago, I saw a couple of people in the Rocket League community get hacked recently, namely Asfura and Azapatos. And, oh, it made me cringe hearing like how they got hacked. It made me cringe so hard. Apparently they got, somebody else in the community got hacked, and, you know, they DM'd Asfura and Azapatos saying, hey, could you please, like, download this game I created and help test it for a project that I'm doing in a class? And Azapatos and Asfura, being kind people, they were like, yeah, we'll help. Well, when they downloaded the program, it was just like a Trojan that took access of their PC and a bunch of their accounts and wasn't good. So, yeah, don't get scammed. Don't download things that people on the internet tell you to download, unless it's like a verifiable source and a verifiable publisher, and the files are like signed off and have like digital signatures and things like that. Normally Windows will give you a warning when you're trying to run programs like that. It'll say, hey, are you sure you want to run this? If it says that and it's not coming from an extremely trusted source, probably don't run it. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you all in the next one. Peace.